So, good evening. We're back again. A little look forward to the game on Friday against Aston Villa, the same Aston Villa team that have beaten us 3 times out of 3 under Dean Smith, up against Mikel Arteta. It's not looking good for Arteta, is it? And no Grealish this time, so I suppose that's a bit of a bonus. No Becky B, so he can't get barged back to Spain. But they're still quite a decent team, despite them bottling a 2-0 lead the other day with 10 minutes to go, albeit they are 1 place below us in the table in 13th. Now, it's kind of the mid-table battle commencing after the Palace game the other night, and now we've got another mid-table battle. But listen, before we get into that, big up to everybody who is watching live. Make sure you smack a like on the video as well. A lot of you have been asking me for updates on the cause of death for Chig. I've spoke to his sister today. The autopsy found nothing, so they're going to keep continuing. So they've taken samples from the major organs and they're going to test them, but it could take up to 3 months. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys stay in the loop, which is kind of mad. It's mental, really, because obviously he was in hospital and then he passed away. So yeah, for them to not know what the cause of death is after an autopsy is pretty mental. But listen, these things happen, and we just got to deal with it. So, but yeah, there we go. It is what it is. Big up to everybody watching on Facebook. I actually made it before it cancelled Facebook today. I made it by about 10 seconds. Apologies. But I was hooked on that Leicester game, and Leicester are currently 3-2 up. They were losing 2-0, but Patson Daka, like James says here, 3-0 up in Europa League. Daka with a hat-trick. They were 2-0 down. There you go. Apparently, James Maddison, well, not apparently, because he is doing it. I haven't watched the whole of the game. I caught about 20 minutes of it. So, yeah, Maddison is playing very well today. So all them people that were telling me, see, you wanted Maddison, and we got Odegaard. Eat your words. You're in the mud. What, because he scored against Burnley? Okay. Well, Maddison will end up scoring a lot more goals than him by the end of the season. I think that's pretty sure. Big up to everyone on Facebook. Like I said, man, happy birthday to Nippon as well. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I hope Chelsea gets slapped tonight. Happy birthday to you. Champions League commences. What a night of Champions League, by the way, last night. Unbelievable. Ajax absolutely pumping Dortmund. I don't think anyone expected that. And yes, he did. So yeah, we'll find out. Listen, these things sometimes take time. There's complications and stuff like that. So listen, it is what it is. We just got to stay and wait to find out. But yeah, man, Martinez or Ramsdale? Martinez. I'm not one of these people, Daniel, yeah, as you well know, that's going to get sucked in by a passion merchant, fist pumping, and running 95, 100 yards down the pitch to celebrate an equaliser. For me, that shows loser mentality by doing that in the first place. Yes, he's done well since he's got here, but Leno did well when he first got here. So yeah, let's see where we're at. Let's take game by game with this goalkeeper, because let's be honest, I've said this a million times before. When Leno came into the team, it's because Petr Cech was literally nearly scoring own goals, passing it around the back. So he looked a massive upgrade on Petr Cech. Now Ramsdale's come into the team. It's because Leno was the equivalent of Petr Cech. He was literally fisting them into the net. So you've got to look at it logically and say, yeah, he's done all right, but we're still 12th. We've still got a minus goal difference, albeit he wasn't in goal for the first couple of games, but we're still conceding, and we're still not looking good, if I'm being honest. His kicking's miles better than Leno's. I'll give him his credit where it's due. His kicking's better. He's more vocal. But 100% he's playing up to the crowd at the moment with all the fist pumping after a save and all of that. Listen, I don't mind that, but I've seen it all before. So I'm not going to get carried away with it, and I'm not going to start making claims that he's better than Martinez or he's better than Leno, because Leno isn't a great goalkeeper. We don't know if Aaron Ramsdale's a good goalkeeper for us yet. He's had a good start, but like I said, so did Leno. We'll see, mate. You're starting 11 versus Villa. You will get that, my friend, tomorrow evening when I do my preview. We're just going to have a little look ahead. and talk through some of the talking points. He hasn't done a press conference. I don't know if he's doing one. I don't know whether there will be a press conference tomorrow. If there is, then I'll be doing a press conference reaction and then a preview. If not, then it'll just be the preview. So we shall see what happens. Big up to Ingers as well. Just watch the football terrace. I can't believe there's still fans who want this fraudulent manager to stay. Listen, man, big up to Curran as well, man. Listen, it's not easy to debate against me without being big-headed. Yeah, when I debate people, I come with stats, facts, and facts don't care about feelings. And the stats I give are league table positions and goals against and goals scored and stuff like that. None of this XG, XA, and all that rubbish. Yeah, we actually come with proper facts, so not hypothetical scenarios and fantasyland stuff. You know, we live in the real world. So listen, he's a nice guy, man. I was talking to him backstage for about an hour after that as well, just me and him chatting. So listen, he wants Arsenal to win. He's just got a different idea on how to do it. And it was funny, actually, because when we were talking backstage, I said to him about the 150 mil we spent. And I said to him, this is what we should have done. And we pretty much agreed on the exact same players that I would have picked, bar maybe one player, I think it was. I think he would have gone for Calvert-Lewin rather than Ivan Toney. Other than that, we pretty much agreed that the transfer window, we've bottled it. And we've overspent on potential rather than the here and now. So, yeah, man, listen, nobody can debate against me, man. I don't debate with feelings. I debate with facts and for the good of the football club. So, big up to Daniel as well. Mate, somebody has got to find him first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where he is, mate. He's in hiding. Maybe that's what happens when you debate against a winner. I've never lost a debate on YouTube. Never. Nobody can beat me. I'm undefeated, bruv. I am the Tyson Fury of debates. Oh, this comment. You're a joker. He's a politician, ain't he? Is he a politician, that guy? I think he is, isn't he? But there we go. Listen, anyway, Aston Villa, I'm going to go through their injuries and team news. I don't know if they've put anything out on their website, so I'm going to have a little look and see what they're saying on their website. But I think Leon Bailey's going to be fit and available for this game. So that could cause Tomiyasu a few problems. I don't know why I've gone to Wikipedia. That could cause Tomiyasu a few problems because up against somebody who's quick, tricky. I don't think Leon Bailey is the greatest player, but he's a problem. He is definitely a problem. Let's have a little look. Villa to debut a third shirt against Arsenal. Continue reading. Let's have a little. Oh, error 404. It looks like the page you were looking for isn't available. Maybe they got rid of the shirt already. Then I don't know. Aston Villa's website's a bit hard work. I can't lie. Right, so the third kit's going to be blue. It's a blue third kit. Okay, let's see what else they've got on here. Team news. Their website is backwards, man. Like, what is it doing? News. There we go. No, their website's down. I don't know what's happened. Their website's not working. Well, that's all off then. Yeah, if anyone knows the team news for Aston Villa, leave it in the in the chat. But Lee, we are unbeaten. Yes, 5 games unbeaten. But this is where people wind me up. Yeah, we're 5 unbeaten, but we've only won 3 games out of what, 8 games this season. We've lost 3 and we've drawn 2. We've still got a -5 goal difference, even by going 5 unbeaten. We're still 12th in the table after going 5 unbeaten. So what does it matter? Like, Unai Emery went 22 unbeaten. He still got sacked. Do you know what I'm saying? It makes no difference to me how many games you go unbeaten, because you could go unbeaten a whole season and get relegated. And there were 38 points, 38 draws. So it's like, I just look at it and I think, like, the goalposts change constantly. I've seen all of these super fan accounts out there, like all the top Reds, yeah, out there, tweeting out and posting out all over the place about, look at the way we celebrated that goal compared to when we celebrated or didn't celebrate against Southampton, blah, blah, blah. The players are definitely playing for him. He's keeping the dressing room on side. And I look at it and I think, like, okay, so you've basically just said then that the team that he's got is still on side with him. Yeah, cool. So how comes we're doing worse then? And that goes to show again that if these people want to throw that narrative out there and say that the players are on side, they're still working for him, they still want to play for him and stuff like that, then surely the team that down tools for Unai Emery, right, that didn't want to play for him, he'd lost the dressing room according to everyone, ain't celebrating equalisers and stuff like that, then surely that goes to show that this manager is useless, and that manager was actually working miracles with a team that didn't want to work for him. And this manager, apparently they're all on side, yet we're doing miles worse. Yeah, these people are thick, man. All of these bigger accounts, just stop following them. Yeah, they ain't got the best interests at heart. They never say their actual opinion. Yeah, it's always what they think will happen, or it's always what's fashionable at the time. You know, they're all tweeting out about Thierry Henry at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if you guys see it, but he was asked on BT Sport last night whether we're going to get in the Europa League. And he said, on what I've seen recently, no chance. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that's now doing the rounds, and people are now cussing Henry. Why? Why are you cussing Henry to protect a manager? Oh, yeah, sorry, because you fancy him. Of course, you fancy him. Yeah, of course. You never see Henry play either. Like, so you wouldn't know how good Thierry Henry actually was because you weren't even born. So it's like, yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll cuss off a legend of the football club that actually was the top goal scorer at this football club. And he was doing it in a time which was our most successful period in our history. Yeah, and he was balling. I'll slag him off to protect a fraudulent manager because he's got nice drip. Yeah, and I want to get stuck up him. It is pathetic. I'm absolutely sick to death of this fan base. I really am. Like, and that's why when you guys come in my chat, it's like a breath of fresh air, because most of you are pretty much on the same side. Yeah, and it's like, I just get the ump with it. I genuinely do. It's like, why? What makes these people think that somehow this manager's going to spin it? We've seen nothing of that in 2 years. It's 2 years in what, 6 weeks? Exactly 2 years it'll be, 6, 7 weeks from now. Yeah, and it's like, I don't get what people are starting to see or think they can see. The fact is, they don't believe what they're tweeting. They don't believe the posts that they're putting out there. It's because the majority have been sucked in by the PR and the propaganda, yeah, from the football club putting it out via the mainstream, via the journalists. And I'm convinced some of these bigger accounts online are funded by the football club. I'm convinced of that. Yeah, there's no way that somebody is going to spend all day just putting propaganda out for the football club if they ain't getting a few quid out of it. I genuinely don't believe that. Yeah, I genuinely don't. And it's very funny to look at it and see that all of the biggest accounts pretty much on Twitter, for example, pretty much every big account on there is pro Arteta. Why? Yeah, that the law of averages says that's bollocks. Yeah, there'd be 2 or 3 that you'd say, look at him, he's got 500,000 or 400,000 or 350,000, and he's Arteta out. But no, they're generic copy and paste merchants that just continually pump out propaganda for the football club. What's in it for them? Because I'm telling you now, there is something going on, yeah, with these accounts. It's not just Arsenal, by the way. This happens at Man United as well. Yeah, all of the biggest Man United accounts are Ollie in. Why? It makes no sense. The only reason it'd make sense is if, number one, they're getting paid for it, or getting a few perks out of it, i.e. we'll send you a shirt, like we'll send you all the strips and that, the new kits and that, or we'll give you some tickets for games or whatever, something like that. I don't know, we'll give you a year's subscription to MUTV, or they ain't believing what they're saying. They're just putting it out there to boost their account up in followers, because it's very easy to boost your account up quicker by being sickly positive over everything. Because the majority of people like me that live abroad, yeah, you guys tell me this, I'm only going off of what you guys say in the chat. You guys tell me that you feel closest to the club by wearing the shirts, yeah, and by backing your team, because you don't want to not back your team. You know, I've been lucky enough that I've been able to go to games, and I'm sure a lot of you in the chat have. But for the ones that haven't been able to get into England to go to games because of money, logistics, families, you know, whatever it may be, yeah, a lot of people that come in this chat tell me that, yeah, by backing the club as much as I can, I feel closer to the club. Yeah. So I just look at it and I think, like, the club know that, these people know that. So that's why the club play on people like me now that live abroad. Yeah, because they know that that's where the money is. It's not the people paying for their season tickets. Yeah, there's what, 40,000 season ticket holders. Yeah, what are they making out of that? £1,000 each, 1,500 quid a ticket, whatever it may be. In the grand scheme of things, it's fuck all. You know, then you've got what, 15,000, 20,000 tickets to go on sale every other week. It's not a massive amount of money coming into that game or ground, sorry, on a match day basis. But when you're selling all the merch, yeah, and you're getting a kickback off the merch, you're getting the name and number on the back. Adidas have paid you 60 million up front every year for 5 years. You got 300 million quid out of that. Yeah. Now, if you add in the 5% that they get for every shirt or every item sold, now you add in the full value for every name and number on the back. All of a sudden, that's now big business. Now add in all of the people abroad that will renew a membership when they can't go, but they'll renew it so they can get access to stuff on the website, for example, backstage stuff on the website. You have to have a membership for that. So this is where they make their money. Yeah, and this club knows that, and then these people know this as well. These people with the bigger accounts. Let me just deal with this idiot. I want Arsenal to get spanked 18-0 by Aston Villa, mate. If you've got a problem, go and watch AFTV because they'll give you the content you want, mate. Yeah, I'll just say it as it is. Yeah, I want him sacked. The only way he's getting sacked is by a massive hammering. Yeah, so if you don't like that, fuck off. Simple as that. Stick a like or a dislike on it before you leave. I couldn't care less. But this is what I'm saying. It's like when these accounts are putting this stuff out, it's like they're playing up to the majority of people. And like I've said before, I could have built this channel and all of my social accounts up very quick by being Ozil and saying he's the greatest of all time. Yeah. And saying that he's amazing. Yeah. Because Mesut Ozil has got a massive, massive fan base, which is bigger than Arsenal's, by the way, online. If you go and have a look how many followers the guy's got on all platforms, he's bigger than Arsenal in terms of social media following. So I could have jumped on that and said, oh, Ozil is the best, he's this. I would have had all the little Ozil teens, yeah, jumping on it. My channel would be on 250,000 subs and blah, blah, blah. But I'm real. I ain't going to lie to myself like a lot of these other channels and other people online do. And that is where I get the ump, because these people with the biggest accounts never actually give you their opinions. Yeah, they give you what they think's going to happen by the club. Oh, I think the club will do this. Yeah, I think that the club will do that. No, what do you actually think should happen though, mate? Not what you think the club will do. What do you actually think you want to happen? Yeah. So do you want him sacked? Do you not want him sacked? But no, they flip and they flop and they flip and they flop. And the only reason they do it, these big accounts, is to either get sponsorship deals, to get like brand deals, for example, to get a job in the media, to get their face on Sky Sports News as the face of Arsenal, or because they want to get a job in the media circles, whether it be writing or whether it be, I don't know, on TV. It's the only reason they do it. These people chat shit. They've got conflict of interest, every single one of them, and that's why I've got to the point where I'm just like, I'm in acceptance stage. This club's dead and buried. Yeah, it's dead and buried. But because I love the club, not the paid employees that are here, the club that I've supported for nearly 40 years. Yeah, I'm still clinging on, but I've kind of accepted it. Yeah, and it's like, I'm not going to stop spitting facts about this club. And if people like that lad a minute ago don't like it, I ain't asked you to watch it, mate. Yeah, there's plenty of other channels out there that will play up to what you want to hear. Yeah, and have hidden agendas. Yeah, they're not going to say what you. They're going to say what the masses want to hear. They're going to have their little sound bites. They're going to have their little clips that go viral. How many times do you see me going viral for doing stupid shit? Yeah, how many times do you see some of these other people going viral? Every week, because they deliberately make sound bites to go viral. I ain't interested in it. I'm interested in the good and great of this football club. The good and great of this football club, yeah, is by fucking sacking. We need to sack this manager. We need to sack Edu. Vinay can fuck off as well. Yeah, and we need to go down the route of actually doing what is required to go and compete for the top honours. Yeah, so if that means that I want Arsenal to get hammered every week until it happens, cool, I'm doing it. If people don't like it, tough. It's my opinion. Don't make me a fake fan because I want my team to lose. I want my club. Yeah, I want my club. Yeah, big difference. Club. Yeah, to go and compete and do what was required to win a title. Yeah, and if that means that I have to watch us get spanked 10 weeks straight, cool, I'll do that, mate. I've waited nearly 18 years to see another title. So what's another 10 games of getting hammered? I'll take it. And I've got to the point where I don't even care anymore. If people don't like it, like I said, don't watch it. Yeah, do not watch it. There is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of accounts on YouTube, yeah, that will play up to what you want to hear. Yeah, and too many snowflakes out there just get caught in their feelings. It's pathetic. It is actually pathetic. And yeah, maybe these people that want to cry about it, oh, you're a fake fan. Well, why don't you set your own channel up and show us how positive you are, mate? Yeah, why don't you do? Oh, you'd have to show your face, wouldn't you? And you can't. Yeah, you can't, can you? Yeah, you don't want to do that, do you, mate? No, of course you don't, because you're a coward. Yeah, and this is what makes me laugh with it as well. A lot of these big accounts, they try and they get to a point where they've got 100,000, 200, 300,000 followers. Then they try YouTube, and then they stop doing YouTube when people actually see their face and they go, oh yeah, I only got 1,000 subs and I've got 300,000 followers on Twitter. Oh yeah, there's actual accounts out there that get more traction talking about me talking about football than they do talking about football. That sums up football social media. Yeah, because most people ain't got a clue what day it is, and it's mad at all costs. Exactly, I'll take it exactly at all costs. Yeah, this manager should be sacked. It is a disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace what is going on at this football club, and this has been going on for years and years and years. And they wanted this manager before they got Emery. So the first opportunity to get him out, they got him out. Yeah, now it's just become we might as well get Max Clifford to run the club, because it is just a PR exercise. That's all it is. It's a PR organization. Phone up Max Clifford, get him in. Yeah, get him in. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It is actually mad. Daka scored 4. Wow. There you go. It's actually insane. Yeah, and this is the thing. This is the thing, Kems, yeah? A couple of spankings and Leicester are warming up nicely by the looks of it. A couple of spankings by Villa and Leicester, yeah, then all of a sudden, job done, I reckon. Because if we get beaten 3-0 like we did last year at the Emirates, which, by the way, was our biggest defeat since 1928 to Aston Villa. Yeah, it's the first time since 1928 they'd scored 3 or more against us, or won by 3 or more. Yeah, that's mad. 1928, you should have been sacked after that game. Do you remember when Emery was breaking the odd record here and there and blah, blah, and everyone was crying? Skeez has broken about 50 unwanted records. It's mad. Max Clifford's in Nick, is he really? Is he actually in jail? Well, mate, listen, he could run it from the jail, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. Somebody said he's dead. Is he actually dead? Like, listen, I'm going to have to Google Max Clifford. If he's dead, that's mad. I didn't know. Let's have a little look here. He is actually dead. Wow, I never knew. Died in 2017. Wow, sorry. RIP to Max Clifford. Apologies to his family. That's mental. I didn't know. There you go. I'm sure that'll be clipped and they'll be trying to cancel me again. But just coming back to this this Villa game, like I said, we lost 3-0 last season, and we lost to them at their ground 1-0, I think it was. I think before that we've lost to them 2-0 at their ground. He's played him 3 times and he has lost all 3 of these games. And that's why I just sit there and I think, come on, Dean Smith, come on. And they're going to want to prove a point as well, because they were 2-0 up against their nearest neighbours and they got done 3-2 in stoppage time. So they're going to be up for this game. Yeah, and if we played how we did the other day and against Brighton as well, we're gonna get battered. Yeah, can you imagine Ben White, who don't even watch football, yeah, up against Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings? Like, it's just going to be a massacre, mate. It really is. And then you've got Leon Bailey, who's the fella down the right wing, El Ghazi. Their midfield, McGinn. Like, they got some good players, man. They got some very good players. You killed me on the terrace. It was class. Thank you, man. Listen, I'll just say it as it is. I say it from my heart, mate, and I just want my club to win. Let me turn this aircon off 1 sec. If it turns off. But yeah, I just want Arsenal to win. And I don't think a lot of these people do. I don't believe a lot of these people even support Arsenal. Yeah, and if they do, they've only started supporting the club in the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah, because the way these people talk about football, it's like they have only just started watching it. Yeah, and then what you get is you get the people that speak on other podcasts and stuff like that, they don't get animated. Yeah, it's all monotone. They speak with big words, very philosophical. You know, they bamboozle you with their tactical insights. What a load of bollocks. If you were that tactically astute, you wouldn't be sitting on YouTube. You'd be fucking running a football team. Yeah. Or you'd be doing the coaching for a football team. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but these people are, oh, yes, I'm the tactical expert. No, you're not. You're just a football fan, mate. Yeah. But this is what makes me laugh. It's like, You know, all of this tactics and XG and that. If I went down all of that route, I could quite easily go down that route. There's hundreds of thousands of people on social media there within the Arsenal community that reckon they're tactical experts. I could do a tactical show every week. What's the point? What's the point? I could get somebody on every week and say, can you give me the breakdown? What did you, oh, well, in transition, we did this, this, and this. And without the ball, we drop back in and we do X, Y, and Z. And then what we do is we do a single man press, which triggers X, Y, and who gives a shit? We lost. Yeah, I don't need to see where we lost. I've got fucking eyes already. It's like, it just winds me up. Everyone thinks that they are some kind of fucking top journo these days. You're not. You're not. If you were that good at tactics, you would be at a football club doing it. You would have had your coaching badges already in your back pocket. You'd be rocking up, slapping them on the table and saying, give me the job. Yeah? You're not. You're sat on your Twitter account or your YouTube channel. Yeah? Stop pretending. And people lap this crap up, by the way. Yeah? They lap it up. A man said, this sounds like where Arteta got his training from. Wouldn't surprise me. Cheers, guys. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. It would not surprise me one bit. And it makes me laugh because we're never going to get better as a football club until the majority of the fans start getting on the same page. The problem is the majority of fans won't get on the same page because people like me that were Wenger out, went to protests and all of that, are still hated to this day by the Wenger-ins. And now I'm Arteta out, it's even more so. And it's like, them people will never drop that. I couldn't give a shit anyway. I've got friends, I've got family. I don't need to make friends online. Yeah, but it's like, I just look at it and I just think like, these people will hold the club back because of their personal agenda against someone. You know, people that get called out for certain things online. Yeah, but then other people that they particularly like that will do the same thing, they won't call them out. All right, so it's not the issue. That wasn't the issue. It's the person saying it is. And this is what winds me up within modern football, is that there's thousands of people like this online. They won't say what they want to say because it'll stop them getting a deal in 3 months' time. They won't say what they want to say because if they say it, they might fall out with a couple of online friends that they've never fucking met before. Like, who cares? Are you that fucking dumb? Like, genuinely, are you that fragile? Like, it's just embarrassing. And this is the problem with this club. And this club and Man United have got more of that than any other fan base online. Yeah, more than any other fan base online. It's not Ben White, it's Benjamin. Sorry, my bad. He doesn't watch football, so there's a chance that he could be watching this because he is busy a lot, he says. So maybe he's busy watching my streams. If you are Benjamin, yeah, Benjamin, learn how to defend, mate. Yeah, maybe start watching strikers, see what they do in games before you start playing against them. I.e. tonight, sit and watch Danny Ings compilations and Ollie Watkins compilations, see what they do, see where they go with the ball. Maybe you'll learn something. Then go and watch Van Dijk. He knows how to defend. Idiots. I swear, man, this club's dead. It is actually dead. Come on, Martinez, spank Arsenal on Friday. Big up Chris, man. If they do win, I fully expect him to celebrate. Yeah, I want to see him doing a full lap of honour and everything. It'd be hilarious. We know he's a proper shithouse merchant. So yeah, mitigating circumstances FC, 100%. 100%. Man said, not necessarily. Look at Arteta. He's proof you don't need tactics. Yeah, but he's the best looking Spaniard we know, mate. So he'll get the job. Of course he will. He'll just wing it. Bosh, straight in. Yeah, because he's got nice clothing and he's got perfect hair and he's a best looking Spaniard. And this is the thing. The only reason people back him is because he wears Prada. He's got perfect hair and he's half decent looking according to our fan base. In fact, he's the best looking Spaniard we know. Why do they just want to get stuck up him? Like, it makes no sense. Nothing football related will tell you that this guy is any good, right? We're on a 5-game unbeaten streak and we're 12th with a -5 goal difference. Yeah. Sorry, if that was Emery, they'd want him deported. It is embarrassing. And like I said, the only reason people back this guy is for things outside of football, clothing, hairstyle, his looks, yeah, the way he talks. So why don't you just come out and say, yeah, I think he's shit, but I fancy him? Why don't you just say that? Yeah, I want to bang him. Why don't you just say that? Because I'd rate you more if you said that you want to get stuck up him. Yeah, instead of sitting there chatting crap. It really winds me up, man. And I hope, listen, I don't care whether people like it or not. I hope we get hammered by Aston Villa. Yeah, and I hope we get hammered by Leeds, and I hope we get hammered by Leicester, because then hopefully him and his army of little twats will fuck off. Simple as that. It's mad. Yeah, come on, Mortal Kombat settings. Finish him. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. I see you got your pal coming over to NY, baby. Come on, real ones, real ones. That's going to be funny as well, man. You and X. Mate, I see Expressions put a tweet out saying that he can't say blood out there because obviously the Crips and the Bloods and that. Yeah, you got to chill him out, bruv. You got to chill him. Listen, if you're not subscribed to Troops for whatever reason, go and do it now. Troops TV. Yeah, I hope you and the family are well, man. The little ones and the wifey and that. But no, honestly, it's mad. It really does piss me off because it's just, I look at it and I think like I want the good and great of the football club. Yeah, I couldn't care less about the players or the manager. They're all disposable. You can get rid of them players. You can get rid of them that manager. You can get rid of all the staff. The football club remains. Right, the only two people that are unsackable at this club are the owner and his son. Yeah, and that ain't gonna change anytime soon. We ain't gonna get investment and somebody buy him out anytime soon. The Super League's coming back as well. It's just not going to be a closed shop. I'll be doing a stream on that because there'll be more info dropping this week apparently. But it's like everyone's disposable. So I never understand why people latch onto a manager. I don't get it. It's not like he's Wenger. I'd kind of understand it if it was Wenger, which I did. I get it. Yeah, he won doubles. He won an invincible season. He won cups and stuff. Yeah, got us to finals like constantly. Yeah, I get it. What has this guy actually done for this club for him to have the level of media attention and prop, the level of journo prop, the level of fan base prop, the level of massive accounts all over every platform, all backing him? It literally every ex-player, pretty much, apart from Henry and Petit, real winners, by the way. But pretty much everyone is backing him that has a level of influence in the mainstream or the journalistic side of things. It's just like, I don't get it. What has this guy got as a hold over everybody? I don't get it. Because it's nothing to do with his football inability or in terms of his coaching, because we're 12th after 2 8th place finishes. So it's nothing to do with football. It genuinely isn't. It's nothing to do with football. It can't be. It must be something else. And that's why I get the ump. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Gary Neville's the perfect example about speaking tactics. Exactly. Gary Neville ain't got a fucking clue what day it is. Yeah, genuinely ain't got a clue. It's mad. It's actually mad. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy as well, Buendia. He could be there as well. Maybe he'll show Martin Odegaard how to play football instead of just hiding. But listen, like I've said before, Odegaard's just a prettier version of Ceballos, isn't he? That's all it is. Just a prettier, younger Dani Ceballos. It's mad. It's actually insane. And this club is finished, man. It genuinely is. It's sad to see, but it's finished. It ain't a football club anymore. It is a marketing company and a PR company. That's it. That's all it is. Until we raise our standards as a fan base, we're done. We're done. And that's why I want us to get spanked. Yeah, because the quicker we get spanked, the quicker we could actually go out there and get a better manager and start moving up the table. And I'm telling you something now, right? All the people that get on Pepe's case, and I know there's a lot of you guys in the chat that don't particularly rate him, yeah? Under a proper manager, that guy will slap goals for fun. Yeah, under a proper manager, Aubameyang will be back to his best. Yeah, under a proper manager, yeah, we will see Tierney go back to the level we brought him at because he's regressed. Yeah, under a proper manager, Bukayo Saka will actually turn into that world-class footballer. Under this manager, he ain't gonna. Yeah, it'll be better for England every week and shit for us. Yeah, because he's been really poor this calendar year. Yeah, 5 goals, I think it was, he scored since January. Yeah, or since the start of the year or whatever. 5 goals. 5. Yeah, and people are telling me he's better than Pepe. Based on what? Based on nothing. Based on nothing. He's played double the minutes and scored half the goals. Sorry, goals win football matches. Yeah, I like Saka, but under this manager, he's done. Yeah, he is done, and he's going to get burnt out. He already is burnt out. 1 minute he's right, then he's playing left the next game, then he's at right back, then he's at left back, then he's at CM, then he's at CAM. Play him in a position, play him for 10 games, in and out the team, sub him, wrap him up in cotton wool. Smith Rowe's another one. Under this manager, nah, sorry, mate, you're never going to be that top player. You'll be a decent player, you're never going to be a top player. Yeah, and that's because, again, he is being overused. Yeah, and it's mad. How many players have actually progressed under this manager? I don't see any. I genuinely don't. Aubameyang's gone backwards. Laka's gone backwards. Tierney's gone backwards. Who's gone forwards? Genuinely, who's gone forwards? And nobody say any of these new signings, by the way, because they've been here 5 minutes. Yeah, out of the signings that he's had, how many have gone forwards? Out of the players that are here, how many have gone forward? None. I said last year, or earlier this year, actually, I think it was January, February, March, whenever it was, that Saka had regressed. And the amount of people that were trolling, even that Chavin Luton who's disappeared because he can't hack it anymore. Yeah, like trolling and all that. Like, I just don't understand it. What are these people seeing that I'm seeing different than? Oh, sorry, I'm not fucking lying, am I? Yeah? Do you know what I mean? These people all play a game. It is what it is, man. I don't need to play games. I'll just spit facts and say it as it is. I ain't interested in a brand deal. I ain't interested in a fucking media job. I ain't interested in being the face of Arsenal on deadline day on Sky Sports. I ain't interested in any of that shit. I'm interested in my football club doing what it smashed that stadium down for. And it's been 18 years. My forehead was not this big 18 years ago. My mouth was bigger, but my forehead wasn't. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's do a couple of these comments, man. Let's read some of these. Saka's protected. Saka is very protected. Listen, I do like Saka. I don't dislike him. I think he's a top player. Yeah, and he's got the potential to be world class. This manager's going to fuck him, mate. He's going to fuck him. He's going to ruin him. I think he already is. You want Arsenal to lose? What a muppet. If you want to try and cuss me, mate, spell lose right. Do you people not think as you're typing? You want Arsenal to lose? Lose what? Lose what? Maybe you're Scottish. I don't know. You want Arsenal to lose? You absolute muppet. What's the matter with these people? You want Arsenal to lose? If you're going to try cuss me, at least come on. Come better than that. Come correct, baby. Kevin, you are Muppet of the Week. Jesus Christ, these people, man. Gunnosaurus has progressed. Gunnosaurus actually got sacked. He actually got sacked. Man got made redundant and then brought back again. Like, seriously, it's fucking mad. It is mad. Do you know what? The one thing I will say, is I'm glad I'm not spending any money on that football club at the minute. I genuinely am. Yeah, and if I had known that we would have had that summer window, I wouldn't have brought that away shirt. Yeah, because they dropped that away shirt before we'd even signed a player. I would not have brought it. I refused to spend a penny on that football club until Arteta and Edu were gone. Yeah, and it has to be both, not one. They both have to go. I am not spending a penny on them. Yeah, and when I was on the terrace yesterday with Terry and Curran and the Gale and that, like everyone's sitting there going, yeah, but if you've Curran said if you've got Sky Sports, bruv, I ain't got Sky Sports. They don't have Sky in Spain. Yeah, there's Zone app on my phone and it's my friend's login. I don't pay for it. Any other games that are not on there, and I get all the Prem, I get all the Carabao Cup, I get the Women's League, the Championship, some of the Spanish games in the Copa del Rey. Yeah, I get F1, I get the boxing. Yeah, I don't have to pay for the box office shit. I get it for nothing. Yeah, and it's like anything other than that, like Champions League and Europa League, I'm streaming that off a site, mate. I ain't paying for football. Yeah, I refuse to pay for it. Yeah, I'm not putting a penny into that football club. Yeah, the more people that do that, yeah, the quicker this football club start realizing, oh my God, the worm has turned, the peasants are revolting. Yeah, look at Chelsea. They sacked their club legend, man. Their all-time top goal scorer. That's like us sacking Thierry Henry. Yeah, they sacked him. Yeah, then they win the one Champions League. That's what we smashed the stadium down for. And until people wake up and smell the coffee, yeah, then we're never going to win anything. Yeah, the odd cup here and there. We didn't smash it down to win an FA Cup. Yeah, we didn't. We were doing that anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It is actually mad. It is mad. But there we go. I did have IPTV on a Fire Stick, but the Fire Stick's in the UK, mate. I just go on VIP League. Just type in VIP League. You'll get anything you want on there, mate. Yeah, just back out all the pop-ups. It's about a minute and a half behind, but who cares? The Premier League games and the Carling Cup games or Carabao Cup games, I'm literally 5-10 seconds behind on this design app from real time. So yeah, man. Chelsea owner has ambition. Well, this is true, but he has ambition, but the fan base don't allow him not to have ambition. You know, they're ruthless, their fans. Real Madrid, I said this the other day on a stream. You know, Real Madrid were top of the table. They then played FC Sheriff, lost at home, and the handkerchiefs are out. They're waving the hankies, mate, the white hankies, booing, jeering, because their standards are up here. They've won how many league titles? I think it's 34 titles. Yeah, they've won 13 Champions Leagues or European Cups. They've won over 100 trophies as a football club. So that fan base has been instilled from generation to generation to generation. You keep the standards up here. Yeah. Bayern Munich's the same. Chelsea's the same. Maybe Juve is the same. You know, Man City are trying to do that as well. You know, PSG are trying to do that. Barcelona, well, listen, Barca are kind of shafted, but they did have that. I think when Messi left, all hope left. But how many other clubs in world football do that? The aim and the objective of elite level football is to fucking win the title and win trophies. Yeah. And that is why we smashed the stadium down. And yeah, we're currently 12th off of 2 8th place finishes with a manager that everyone just wants to shag. Like, it's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. Get rid of him. Go and get Conte, Ten Hag, Zidane. Could you imagine Zidane in the dressing room with Granit Xhaka? Fucking hell. It'd kick him up in the air. He'd probably headbutt him, to be fair. I missed a few supers as well. I'm going to quickly read these out from earlier. Smash the likes up, people, if you haven't already. Right. Sir Refshuhan, I've butchered your name. I'm just going to call you Sir. Said, I used to hate you, now I love you. Well, thanks very much, mate. Listen, my haters always come back as lovers in the end, mate, you know, because when they realized that I was telling the truth the whole time. But no, genuinely, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Read that one from Elliot. DVS, thank you, buddy. He says, we will win the league, Lee. Don't you know? We just have to have positive XG stats and a keeper who is our man of the match every week. And the title's ours, Master Splinter. Thank you, man. Hope the family's well. XG is bollocks. Brentford 1.88, Chelsea 0.28. Yeah, who won the game? Oh, yes. Chelsea 1-0. Big up Gillespie Road, man. Big up to Andy as well. How long do you think Arteta's got until he's gone? Well, hopefully we'll get spanked in the next 3 and he'll be sacked. Because that'd be good. And then I'd take big up Algerian Gooners as well. I'd take my twin down at Brighton. Yeah, but again, he hasn't got nice drip. Yeah, he looks like he slept on a fucking park bench with his scruffy beard and his scraggy hair. Yeah, maybe I need to teach him how to fucking look sharp. Do you know what I mean? Like, get him down the Turkish barbers and that. But it's funny because people won't pull to him and say, yes, we want him, because he's not Spanish. He's not fashionable. Yeah, let's be real here. He wasn't fast tracked into a top job. Yeah, he went through the Ostersund route for what, 8 years? He beat us at the Emirates, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Then he went to Swansea. Now he's at Brighton. Look at the football they play. He has done his coaching the right way. He's progressed and worked his way up. Yeah. This fraud has sat there and been fast tracked into a top job because he sat shining Pep Guardiola's head. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's no coincidence, yeah, that most managers that get shoehorned into a decent job without having really any experience, most of them flop. Yeah, most of them flop. Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Steve Bruce, you could say, he's flopped. Yeah, but he's had 1,000 games. He's nicked a living for fucking decades out of doing football management. Anyway, he was a good centre back. I think he's got the lowest Premier League win record for managers with over 300 plus games. 20-something% win rate ratio. Like, what's that all about? Lampard, another one. Arteta, yeah, you could say he's won a trophy. Cool. He's still flopping. This is Arsenal. We shouldn't be 12th. You know, who else? There's loads. There's actually loads. Loads and loads and loads. Andre Villas-Boas, there's another one. Prime example. Yeah, there's only a handful of them that have actually gone on, yeah, from being shoehorned into a good job, yeah, and actually made it. Steven Gerrard. I'd take Gerrard in a fucking heartbeat. Yeah, I'd take him in a heartbeat. He is a quality manager, mate, and he gets it. Yeah, he actually gets it. Do you know what I'm saying? There's not many out there that do. Yeah, because not many people out there actually want to win. Because the prize, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, there's another one. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the prize money and the money within football these days, you don't have to win. You've won as soon as you've signed the contract. Yeah, whether you're a player, coaching staff, manager, technical director, scout, soon as you've signed that contract, boom, you've won. You've won the lottery. Yeah, Gattuso, there's another one. Yeah, you've won the lottery. So what's this incentive for you to go on and want to win a title? There ain't one because you're getting paid regardless. It's mad. It's mad. Yeah, Zidane, he's one that's proven his way. Yeah, Pirlo's one that's been shocking. Although he did win 2 trophies and then get sacked. That shows the standard of Juve. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up, people. Champions League's kicking off in a minute, I think. Is there games on in a minute? Champions League. Let's see who's playing. I was going to do a stream on the other channel, but I've kind of waffled on way too long on this one. So there we go. Right, I'm going to watch Barca. Yeah, I'm going to watch Barca versus Kiev, and then I'm going to watch Man United get pumped by Atalanta. That should be epic. Sue! Sue! But there we go. It is what it is. Listen, all have a wonderful evening. I think I missed another super chat here. Hang on. Before I go, let me get it. There it is. Come on. Granny Voice Lee. Yes, our XG stats are going up. Listen, expected DA, expected disappearing acts. How many of them is Martin Odegaard, Gibraltar guard, Burnley guard going to have this season? Quite a fucking lot. Listen, I would get hammered. If people don't like it, cry. Just cry. I don't care. Because you ain't stopping me until I win a title. Until my team wins a title. My club wins a title. Thierry Henry, another one that's flopped. So anyway, we're out of here, people. Big up DBS. Love to everyone else in the chat as well. Big up. Smash the likes up. There's still 730 in there. How many likes we got before we go? 284. You wasters. Smash that up to 350 real quick. Anyone who ain't liked it, like before you leave. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Pepper it like we're going to get peppered against Aston Villa on Friday. That would be sick. So yeah, I will be back again tomorrow. And like I said, if he does a press conference tomorrow, I'll be doing the press conference, then a preview later that night. If he just does the press, if he just does no press conference, then it'll just be the preview. So all have a wonderful evening. Come on, we're nearly on 350, man. Slap it up. Slap it. We're out of here. Arteta Fuera.